Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for Week 8 action of CAC, where we are on fast track to Critical Collision. It's going to be a great night of CAC action as we have a stacked program ready for your enjoyment. For our first match of the evening, we have 3 Count, the newly formed team of Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones taking on Sinamico. Last episode, we saw the convergence of Jones and Hunter as they teamed up against the humble Angel Perkins Harris, where they picked up the win on the big man. How will they stack against 2 of the fastest superstars on the CAC roster in Sinamico? We also have reports that Adam Richards is coming out to the ring to make a few statements later tonight. I'm especially curious to see what Richards has to say. We all saw what happened at Break the Gate, and you can't help but think Richards isn't coming out here for pleasantries. Stay tuned to hear him live later this evening. And for our main event, we have Crazy J taking on the Superior One Spike in a CAC World Title match. After events unfolded last week which drove myself and the owner out of Epps to step in against Crazy J and Don Frost, Spike is now looking to exact some punishment of his own and become a Superior World Champion. But now, we take you ringside to where owner and founder Adam Epps has some announcements regarding the future of CAC. Episode 8 starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Enterprise Adam Epps. Unless you've been living under a rock, you would know that I am the founder and lead chairman of Create a Cause. Now, I didn't come out here just to spread a quick little message. I didn't come out here to waste anyone's time. I'm going to get right down to it. There has been a lot of outcry over social media the past month and a half, I would say. There's been a lot of you fans talking to us over at Create a Cause on Twitter, saying that we are lacking something that is desperately needed to bring next level entertainment to all you fans watching either at home or in the audience here tonight. I have come out here to confirm the rumors that Create a Cause is starting its first ever women's division. What I would say it's pretty obvious that we've been starting a women's division, wouldn't you? Obviously, it's exciting to hear the news, but you're all smart people. You've all been following us over on Twitter. You understand that we've been looking for a women's division. We've been looking for women to fill up the division. I am here to not only confirm the rumors of a women's division, but to tell all of you that we have already got our women's roster. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have scoured the globe, we have scoured federation of federation of federation, and we have found some of the best wrestling talent across the professional wrestling world to bring here tonight to all of you. But it doesn't stop there, because with a new division comes a new general manager. I can't expect General Manager Townsend to take care of the men and the women of CAC. So I went and I interviewed multiple people. I went and I talked to a lot of previous general managers, some owners, and I've decided who needed to come in to Create a Cause to lead the women's division. They will be booking the matches. They will be booking the women against each other. They will be booking for everyone at home. But most importantly, they will be out here to talk to all of you as they have come here to Canada tonight to address the brand new women's roster. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the brand new women's general manager.
Wonder who it could be. No! No way! There is no way Adam Epps was able to bring this guy on as the women's general manager. Ladies and gentlemen, CAC's brand new women's general manager, Ryan Swift. This is such a monumental moment for CAC, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Swift is here to lead CAC into the future with the women's division. And what a phone call that was by Adam Epps. I'm gonna shut up now and just take this in because my mind is absolutely blown. Ryan Swift, ladies and gentlemen, brand new CAC Women's General Manager on a night already just absolutely stacked. What a way to start the show off, and as they meet in the middle there, solidifying the deal right there with that handshake, Adam Epps has secured the Women's General Manager, and Ryan Swift is here to lead CAC into the future.
Thank you, Mr. Epps. Ladies and gentlemen, are you surprised to see me? Because trust me, I'm surprised to even see myself in a suit right now. But when I got the phone call from the board and I got the opportunity to run a new women's division here in CAC, I just couldn't resist because the opportunity sounded new, it sounded fresh, it sounded exciting, and that's exactly what this company brings. And guess what? I'm here to bring a new wave of women wrestlers here into CAC. And in just a matter of a few weeks, we will see them start competing here.
What a message by Ryan Swift, letting everybody know that we're going to the future. Wait, hold on. What is that? No way. No, there is no way she's here. We see the ramp lighting up. If my suspicions are correct, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat right now. No, she is here! Andrea is in the building! Could she be a part of this newly founded women's roster? Andrea making her way down the ramp. Ladies and gentlemen, my mind is absolutely blown at right now. There's been so much to happen just at the start of this show. Already, we have one of the biggest names in the women's division, in women's wrestling, period, Andrea, gracing us with her presence here in CAC.
Wow, and our newest signing, one of the best female competitors around the world, Miss Andrea. Now, Miss Andrea, I love the enthusiasm. Trust me, I love it. I love what you're bringing right now. Give me some passion. Give me some fire for this division, which is exactly what it needs. But unfortunately, Andrea, I know you want to get into that ring. I know you want to compete tonight, but I unfortunately have nothing scheduled here for tonight as we are just starting to try and build this division.
Wow. You guys here in CAC know how to make a girl feel really welcomed. You see, I'm only out here because I think that my ears were playing tricks on me. You see, Mr. GM, I thought I heard you say that there will be no women's matches here tonight. You have got to be kidding me. We are here tonight, sir, and we don't want to wait. Hey, my eyes are up here. Swift, look at me. I don't want to wait. And you see, since you and I, we're going to be close, since you are the general manager of the CAC Women's Division, and the baddest bitch is now here, and she's here to reign supreme, I think that it's imperative that you know that men never tell me no. And since I have this microphone in my hand, I think I will create a match. So, ladies, and I mean all the ladies of the new Creator Call Women's Division, if you could please join me here, center of the ring. See, Swifty, Mr. GM, let me show you how things are done.
Wow, what a statement by Andrea! Telling Ryan Swift how things are gonna be run. Telling the new women's GM how it's gonna be run. Who's gonna be the first woman out? You hear the music. She's known all over the world. She's wrestled everywhere. It is Amber Reed. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Seems Amber Reed has made her way to CAC, to this corner of the globe, to add to her already impressive resume. I mean, let's be real. Andrea versus Amber Reed in itself would be an amazing match. But holy cow, I can't even wait to see how many women join this match. Who else have we signed? Amber Reed looking out over the CAC universe. She's excited to be here, and we're excited to have her. Amber Reed, ladies and gentlemen. Making fireworks all over the women's division, all over the world. Now brings her fiery personality and her competitive attitude to CAC. And who else is coming out? No way! We got Brittany Blake making her way down to the ring. This women's division is already shaping up to be one of the best in this world. Brittany Blake, ladies and gentlemen, another very talented female superstar. I honestly don't think this match could get any better with these three women involved. Brittany Blake is here, ladies and gentlemen, to join Andrea and Amber Reed. Who else is coming out? No way. The half sister of Adam Richards, baby. Haley Richards. Don't let the fact that she's a sibling of Adam Richards fool you. This woman right here has all the firepower in her arsenal to make her own name. Haley Richards joins Adam Richards here in CAC. And what a division this is shaping out to be. One of the most loved women in this community, Haley Richards. Still a relative up-and-comer, but quickly making her rise and staking her claim as one of the best to do it in the women's wrestling. And who else? No way. There is no way she's here. It is her! It is her! It's the War Goddess! The War Goddess is here! Tora Troy is in the building! Tora Troy, regarded as one of the best to ever do it in the women's division. A fierce competitor. There's very few women that can rival Tora Troy in terms of strength and raw power. And the War Goddess is here in CAC, looking to build upon her already dominant resume. I have to say, Ryan Swift has already done an amazing job of recruiting. Adam Epps made the correct call, I think. Tora Troy letting out a war cry. And she is ready to do battle. And that will be our first match, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow, I am excited. Wow, what an announcement from Andrea. And as Adam Epps makes his way back to the booth, that was huge for CAC. What are your thoughts on this, Adam Epps?
You know, I'm just hoping that the intro to this show was at least better than what you did in our matchup last week. But me personally, I can't believe that what just transpired. I mean, Andrea comes out after I announced the general manager, which I did a fantastic job, by the way. But now we're going ringside as we have our very first women's matchup, Ragone. And some of these women in this matchup are just fantastic superstars. Should I say, all of the women in this matchup are fantastic superstars. And we're about to see it live in episode 8 of CAC.
Absolutely, you got big names. You got Tora Troy, Andrea, Brittany Blake, Hallie Richards, and Amber Reed, all having outstanding pedigrees in wrestling. And coming from all over the world to participate here in a CAC arena is a treat for everybody who cares to tune in.
And you're seeing it right now with Hallie Richards with that beautiful dropkick off the top rope. All these women are here to give the fans a show. They're here to go all out for their very first ever match. And this is our roster of women, ladies and gentlemen. This is our full roster at the moment. Every single woman we have is fighting in this matchup, and they're looking to prove themselves. And if I should say, if I can announce it now, which I'm the owner, I can do what I want. This is for the #1 contendership of the Women's Championship, ladies and gentlemen. So whoever wins this match will go on to be that #1 contender. The other 4 women will have to fight for their place to go against the winner here tonight, Ragone. It is a fantastic night for women's wrestling as we get this night set up with this 5-women elimination match.
That is a big announcement, Epps. And this match, I mean, it's been crazy already. We've seen back and forth between multitude of these women. And Amber Reed, though, with that stiff knee strike, flooring Hallie Richards. Brittany Blake still waking up on the outside, but in ring we have Tora Troy and Andrea trading blows, shot for shot. Amber Reed kind of hanging off to the side there.
I think that's a smart move by Amber Reed to stay off to the side because you don't want to take too much damage this matchup. You want to pick and choose your battles.
Tora Troy shifts her view. She shifts it over to Amber Reed, but Amber Reed takes down the War Goddess. But Brittany Blake recovering.
She looks to be showing off a little bit, which is great for her. You know, you got to embrace the fans. You got to embrace the atmosphere. This is Canadian wrestling. This is everything you need to do here. As Hallie Richards interrupts the move by Brittany Blake there, slamming Amber Reed to the ground. Brittany Blake must not have appreciated that. But regardless, Amber Reed gets thrown outside as Hallie Richards focuses on Amber Reed. Ragone, you think that's a smart maneuver to focus on Amber Reed? I mean, we know her history. She's been all across the world, quite literally. I mean, we say that all the time. People have been across through the indies. But Amber Reed has been in so many federations, so many companies all over the world. And that's something you really got to put into factor. So she's got to be a focus here tonight.
Absolutely. Not only has she been in federations across the world, she's won championships all across the world, Epps, which is a huge advantage for her going into this match. She's faced all manner of opponents. You got to think a match like this doesn't really pose a lot of, doesn't strike a lot of nerves for her, I'll say. But Tora Troy, giving that stiff kick to the back of Andrea.
Tora Troy has got to be another one you're looking out for in this matchup, as her size advantage is clear. She's looking to deal with Andrea here tonight. She's looking to put Andrea away quickly and use her size to her advantage, and she's looking just to kind of get one of the 5 women out of this matchup. And if you can get one of the 5 out, that gives you a huge advantage, not only as being the first person to get an elimination, that sends a message to all your opponents, but it also gives you kind of a morale boost. I mean, I've been in a lot of multi-man matches before, and all you need to do is get a bit of adrenaline pumping through your veins, and that will carry you through the rest of the match. So if Tora Troy can get a hang of her matchup here tonight and use that size to her advantage, she might be able to take Andrea out quickly and get some advantages in this matchup.
Absolutely, but when you're talking about the 5 women that we have in front of us, Epps, you can't really say that it'll give you an edge because all of these women are fantastic in-ring performers and they're fantastic people outside of the ring. And I know from experience talking to each and every one of them.
You know, that's fair enough. I can say that we would not have signed these women if we did not believe in their ability. Once again, though, Andrea and Tora Troy just going back and forth in the ring here as Andrea hits a beautiful maneuver there. Might have just knocked out Tora Troy. Ref going down for the cover. 1, 2, no. Tora quickly kicks out there.
Yeah, that was definitely a big maneuver by Andrea. Just looked like a very acrobatic stunner. And then, oh my God, with the knee strike, she's going for the pin on Tora Troy. Referee gets down 1, 2, and Tora kicks out at 2.9. Andrea can't believe it. This match continues with the 5 performers that started the match.
I still can't believe we have Andrea and Tora fighting in the center of the ring, but we also have these 3 women, pardon me, fighting outside the ring in a brutal battle right now as Amber Reed throws Hallie Richards off the post there. But every single matchup, no matter where you are in this arena right now, there is a huge fight going on as Tora looks to be pinning Andrea. 1, 2, 3.
Andrea is the first eliminated from the match. Tora Troy with the first elimination for the women's division in CAC history.
Ragone, I gotta be honest, you can't be thinking that Andrea would be the first person to get eliminated in this matchup. I mean, Andrea was the person who came out and proposed that this match happen, and she's the first person out. That can't bode well for her stock here in the very first week of the women's roster.
You know what, though? I don't think it hurts her stock at all. You look at all 5 of these women, and like I've been saying this whole time, the pedigrees of these women is fantastic. So you can't be distraught if you get eliminated from a match like this, because you look at the talent that is around you. And as it goes to the pin, Hallie Richards almost gets the pin on Brittany Blake there. Brittany Blake pops back up quick though, and Irish whips her into the corner.
Now you got to think, now that we're at 4 women in this matchup, the pace is gonna slow down a little bit. Things are gonna go over much smoother now as Amber Reed hits a beautiful neck breaker there onto Tora Troy, does a backflip there, showing off some great athleticism. But you got to think, now that it's down to 4 women, the match is going to slow down a little bit. These women are able to rest a bit longer, and now is the point where you can really start taking an advantage in this matchup here tonight. And you got to think, I mean, Ragone, if you had to pick which women you thought was taking this matchup here tonight, who would you pick?
Honestly, it's up in the air for me. I'm here for good wrestling. If I had to go based on skill set and experience, I'd say Tora Troy. But if you're looking at one of the best up-and-comers today, I'd pick Amber Reed.
I was just about to talk about up-and-comers, but I was talking about a different up-and-comer because we all know that Hallie Richards, the half-sister of one of our top superstars here in CAC, Adam Richards, she has been in this match. She hasn't shown a major impact yet, but I still think she could somewhat squeeze out a victory here tonight. Once again, if it doesn't come down to the pure athleticism and skill of Tora Troy, who seems to be just sweeping up the competition as she goes for this pin here. 1, 2, no.
She gets the near fall on Brittany Blake, but yeah, you are absolutely correct, Epps. Like I said, I'll say it again. These 5 women that we had here in this match, well, these 4 that are left, yeah, they're just extremely talented. Their ceiling is limitless. As Tora Troy hits the big maneuver on Hallie Richards, 1, 2, and Hallie Richards kicks out, keeping herself alive in this matchup. Amber Reed, though, looking to clean up the scraps, but no, Hallie Richards sends her over the ropes.
You also got to think, though, regardless of what women are in this matchup, we are going to see a lot more of every single woman in this matchup, regardless if they're eliminated or not, because even though the winner of this matchup is going to become the #1 contender for that women's championship, the rest of the women are still going to fight for their chance to win that first ever, become that inaugural women's champion. So we're going to see a lot more of these women regardless if their victory or not. As Tora Troy quickly dodges Hallie Richards there. Hallie Richards could be in a really bad place, but she reverses back as she looks to hit.
Oh my
but
God,
Amber Reed comes in the way. Amber Reed could be stealing the pin here from Tora Troy. 1, 2, 3. Amber Reed knocks out Hallie Richards. Amber Reed is not done though. She knocks out Brittany Blake with the last shot. And Brittany Blake could be over 2. Brittany Blake could be down. It goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's just Amber Reed and Tora Troy left.
Amber Reed back-to-back pinfalls. What's she going for here? Oh my God, no. She picked up Tora Troy and slammed her down with that driver. 1, 2, and Tora Troy kicks out. Oh my gosh, Amber Reed is red hot right now.
I can't believe it, Ragone. I mean, she just eliminated 2 competitors, Hallie Richards and Brittany Blake, back to back, and now it's just her and Tora in the ring. We went quickly from 4 to 2. We lost 50% of the competitors so quickly, and Amber Reed is fired up in the ring here tonight as she's looking to bring it to Tora Troy to become that #1 contender of the women's champion.
This is going to be huge for Amber Reed. Can she finish off the War Goddess and complete the sweep? I mean, Tora Troy got eliminated Andrea early, but this match could be all Amber Reed. Oh my goodness, and she lifts her up with that cross-arm brainbuster. Drags her to the middle of the ring.
We were talking earlier, Ragone, about how skilled Amber Reed is. She goes for the cover here. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. But we were talking earlier about the skill set of Amber Reed, and she was definitely one of our favorite picks to win this matchup, as she's been all over the world, gathered championships all over the world.
Oh my
but
God,
now she's bringing it to Tora Troy in the ring, and she's going for another pin here. Can she get it? 1, 2. No. But you gotta think, Amber Reed is red hot right now. There is no way that Tora Troy can stand in the way of Amber Reed in this championship, as Amber Reed's just looking to take it from her in this matchup here tonight.
Forget red hot, Epps. Amber Reed is white hot right now. And Tora Troy may have just extinguished the flame with those knees to the back. Oh my goodness, Amber Reed goes to high rent district, and Tora Troy shut that down right quick, and now here comes the War Goddess with the Listo kick right to Amber Reed's head. Tora is fired up, Epps. Could this be the end of Amber Reed?
You know, Amber Reed is a fighter, and she's going to continue to fight as she gets Tora Troy on the top rope here. What could Amber Reed be looking for? What's she looking for off the top rope? A super kick to the head there. Tora Troy obviously didn't expect that great maneuver from Amber Reed there, but you got to think, I mean, these two women have already fought for a long period of time. It's got to be reaching the end here at some point. One of these two women have got to give it a break, but Amber Reed does not seem to be slowing down. She hits a beautiful backflip there. Ragone, I mean, both women just look to be on fire. We've seen a great back and forth as Tora shows off some of the strength, and she lifts her over the head and drops her there.
That was a beautiful lifted DDT there from Tora Troy. The War Goddess is now on the attack and lifts her again. Oh my God, have you ever seen a maneuver like that, Epps?
That is absolutely crazy as Tora goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, doesn't even get it with that beautiful maneuver. This is the first week of the women's division. We are already seeing moves we have never seen before. But ladies and gentlemen, Tora Troy is looking for the end. She's looking to call it here. She's looking to finish off Amber Reed with a beautiful knee to the face. Something Anthony Ragone would definitely be proud of. Is this the end for Amber Reed?
Brings a tear to my eye.
Is this the end for Amber Reed? 1, 2. No!
Amber Reed kicks out. I cannot believe it. That stiff knee strike right to the head of Amber Reed cannot put her away. What are these women made of, Epps? Holy cow.
Both women show so much heart. They show so much determination. They clearly want this matchup, if not to be that first inaugural women's champion, they want it to just prove to everyone backstage that they are here and they are ready for any kind of fight that gets thrown at them. And this match, this victory, means a lot to these two women left in the ring here tonight. And you got to think that they are going to do everything, and they're going to throw everything at each other just to get it. But Amber Reed gets the last shot here. Could she get it? Could she finish it off?
3.
Oh my God!
She ends Tora Troy. Amber Reed with the win. Oh my God!
As we were talking, as they were tossing in the ring, all of a sudden Amber Reed comes out of nowhere and gets the victory with that last shot. Brutal kick to the head there of Tora Troy.
And you know, Epps, with the pedigree that Amber Reed has, I cannot even say that I'm fully surprised. The only surprise here was the fact that any of these women could have been the one eliminated, but Amber Reed pulled off the big showing here, eliminating three of the other 4 competitors.
I can't believe it. Amber Reed came out here tonight. She wanted the victory. She wanted to show everyone that she's the real deal here in Creative Con. She picks it up with a 5 women's elimination match, but not only that, as she becomes the #1 contender for that inaugural women's championship that we're going to have come Critical Collision, Anthony. It is a huge moment for her and a huge moment for the women's division as we get started here in episode 8 here tonight.
Absolutely, Epps. And one last thing, I mean, she can't count out any of the other women yet because one of those other 4 women is going to be facing her one-on-one for that inaugural women's championship.
I can't wait to see who's going to face Amber Reed at Critical Collision for that women's championship. But now we go back to the men's side of the roster as we're going to bring you some tag team action. We're going to see Sonamico taking on the newly formed team of Jack Hunter, Tyler Jones, the 3 count. Ragone, let's get down to ringside.
As of last week, as you saw, after 20 minutes of going through intense hell and being power drived and slammed around that ring and inflicting pain against Jacob Wells, I've been attacked after my match. And see, CAC management thinks I should stay home and heal up after last week's attack. But I worked too hard just to say I'm going to stay home and recover. No. I am a fighting person. I do not stay home and take breaks off of just a little attack. Yeah, it may look like that little attack was more than just an attack, but I'm here to stay and fight. And everyone thinks I could just tuck my tail in between my legs and go home. No, I'm not going to do that. I stay and fight for what I believe in. And starting that fight against that mass attacker, I'm going to expose who he really is. Because why should people be being attacked by him and be afraid? No. Jordan Brooks got attacked and he's out injured for a couple of weeks. But I'm not going to stay back and sit around and just be like, oh, I'm hurt and I should stay home. No. I'm not going to stay home. I'm going to stay there and fight for what really I truly am showing who I
am. Why can't he see? Because he can't see. He's blind as a bat, damn it. But we made him see. We made him see our pain. We made him see our truth. The truth? The truth is so hard to find, my friend. You really can't do it on your own. It requires so many lessons.
And here we are for our first men's matchup of the evening. Following that great elimination match with the women, we have tag team wrestling featuring none other than Sin Dragon and Phenomico, aka Sinamico. Now Epps, you and I are very high on this team. We've seen them do amazing things in the ring alone and working together. What are Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter's chances today?
You know, you got to think that they aren't the greatest chances, as the two haven't actually had a tag team match yet. This will be their first ever tag team match, going against one of the top teams here in Creative Con. I mean, Sin Dragon and Phenomico, they both had a matchup at Break the Gate, their first official time tagging, and they were against PK King and Eddie Reed, aka The Kingdom. So, I mean, you know, that isn't a bad team at all, and Sin Dragon and Phenomico were able to overcome them. You got to think they're able to overcome Jack Hunter and TJ here tonight.
You know, it'll be a fantastic matchup because we both know that Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones both bring veteran presence to the ring, and neither of them are strangers to the tag team division. Now, they may not be fluent with each other quite yet, but that remains to be seen, as they have quite the task ahead of them, as Sin Dragon and Phenomico, both with two of the best records in CAC. So it'll definitely be an interesting matchup.
And you also got to think the factor of chemistry. Chemistry will play a heavy factor into this matchup, as we're going to see the 3 count for the very first time come out as an official tag team. But they already look like they're ready to go. Both of them are dancing, both of them are jiving. The 3 count look to be ready and hyped up for this matchup, Ragone. I don't know if you expected this,
no,
but
not
the
at all.
two look to be ecstatic for this matchup.
I was not expecting this at all. I expected something a little bit more serious tone coming out from these two, but you know what? I love the energy, and you know what? That energy might just carry them to their first tag victory here in CAC. That could be huge for them and this tag division.
I mean, we definitely saw it last week against APH. Both of them were talking about APH in the ring follow that up with a great victory. They look to show a lot of chemistry in that matchup, and now they come out. They look to be on the same page. They look to be closer than ever. They look to be best friends as they high-five in the ring here. They have their own little secret handshake, but these two, the 3 count, look to be ready to go in a matchup. You know, I honestly expected this to be a quick matchup for Sonomico, apologies. But now, you know, Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones, they look to be ready for this match as we get started. Tag team rules, 20 minutes on the clock, no countouts. We get this match started. Jack Hunter quickly bringing it to Sonomico here in this matchup.
Absolutely, and Epps, don't forget, Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter have film on Sin Dragon and Sonomico. These two do not have much film to go off of as far as 3 count. I mean, Sonomico is at a disadvantage. They've had less film to view for Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones. I think that's the biggest advantage that 3 count has over Sonomico at this point in time. But Sonomico, though, with the hammerlock reverse DDT, dropping Jack right on his back and head there.
Well, the other thing you got to put into factor, though, is that both Sonomico and Sin Dragon haven't had a heavy workload over the past few weeks in CAC. I mean, obviously, yes, they fought at Break the Gate. They didn't fight a few weeks ago. They've had a decent rest over the past few weeks to get acquainted back into wrestling. So you got to think that, you know, Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter have been working more. They might be a bit more tired as Sin Dragon quickly tags in a Sonomico, a blind tag there. Jack Hunter didn't realize Sin Dragon's going to take quick effect as he looks to be going for a bit of a submission here, but Jack Hunter gets the ropes there.
Oh, and then the big chops and the slaps across the face. Sonomico hops down from the top rope, and Sin Dragon with the knee strike right to Jack's head, splitting him wide open. This early on in the match.
That's a really quick time in the matchup to get a cut, and it's not good at all because cuts can easily end a match as quick as that pin or submission can. And, you know, Jack Hunter getting busted open, that does not bode well for him as Sin Dragon hits that beautiful rolling kick to Jack Hunter.
Yeah, and Sin Dragon taking it to Jack Hunter here, but Jack Hunter trying to fight back there, fights him off. He gets him in the tie-up. What's Jack thinking of doing here? He tries to take him to the corner, but Sin Dragon ain't had none of it. Sin Dragon, as we know, is one of the fastest competitors here in CAC. Jack Hunter is going to have to either attune to that speed or rely on raw power to beat Sin Dragon here in the matchup right now.
I think it's important to note, Ragone, that I think what Jack Hunter was doing was trying to get to his partner, Tyler Jones. He does that right now with this beautiful tag here. But, you know, we saw that a lot against APH last week. Both men of the 3 count were tagging a lot. They were making sure the fresh man stays in the ring. And they, like you said, they both are tag team veterans. They both have been part of tag teams in the past. They haven't worked with each other necessarily, but they both understand what tag team wrestling is, and that is constant tags, making sure that the fresh man is always in the ring. As Tyler Jones, clearly the fresh man, showing Sin Dragon a bit of offense here as he looks to be kind of taking control of this matchup here tonight, looking for a suplex onto Sin Dragon there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a beautiful brainbuster by Tyler Jones. Allowed Jack Hunter to kind of get a breather after being on the receiving end of that knee strike that opened him up. Now Jack Hunter looking to take it to Sin Dragon and return the favor.
I mean, we see the teamwork here of the 3 count. Both men are working beautifully together. This is what tag team wrestling is all about. It's all about making sure you're getting constant tags in there. You have 2 men on each side. You've got to use them. You got to make sure you're always using whatever advantages you can. And that's what Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter are doing as Jack Hunter hits a beautiful Pele kick on his Sin Dragon. Sin Dragon clearly in a bad way. And Jack Hunter will not let Sin Dragon get to his corner to tag in Sonomico.
Oh, with the falling dropkick though, Sin Dragon, this could be the opportunity he needs, but no, Jack Hunter silences it real quick. Sin Dragon had a brief opportunity there to get over to Sonomico and tag him in, but Jack Hunter said, no way, Jose.
Jack Hunter's playing really smart right now. He's fighting really smart, and he's doing exactly what needs to be done to get the 3 count, their very first tag team win. And you know, these two, both Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter, they haven't had so much success in singles matchups, but it could be the tag team that really brings them to the next level here in Creative Call. As Sin Dragon sends Jack Hunter to the corner, he could be looking for a great maneuver here. Jack Hunter sends him out of the ring. What's Sin Dragon looking for? He's outside the ring. Beautiful clothesline.
Oh my gosh! What a quick moving maneuver. He slides out of the ring after receiving the reversed clothesline and just returns the favor with a wicked lariat. But Jack Hunter back on the offensive as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Phenomenko doesn't even have to get there. Sin Dragon comes out, but Tyler Jones taking out
What a
Phenomenko,
beautiful move
trying to make
by
this a
Tyler
1-on-2
Jones.
match.
That is a smart maneuver there by Tyler Jones, making sure that Phenomenko is out of the way so Jack Hunter can deal with Sin Dragon on his own. And if Jack Hunter can put away Sin Dragon within the next few seconds while Phenomenko is out of the ring, he could seal the victory for the 3 count here, but our Sin Dragon will have none of it because he's looking for another beautiful clothesline to Jack Hunter. He takes control back of this matchup, and he needs to quickly get Phenomenko back to the corner.
He goes for
it.
He's whipping him out. We've seen this many times, Epps. He's whipping around. Boom! And looks like he's setting up for something. He's going for that Dragon's Rage forearm. He's setting him up, calling Jack to his feet. Over the top rope, and he nails it. Picture 10 out of 10. Wow, what a connection there. Sin Dragon goes for the pin in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and Jack Hunter able to kick out after Dragon's Rage. We've seen that move put away so many competitors.
You know, I'm a bit surprised that Tyler Jones didn't get involved there. I'm a bit surprised that he decided it wasn't his place. But Jack Hunter with that back elbow there, looking to put away Sin Dragon. But Sin Dragon, I'm not sure if it was the breakup or the kick out. Regardless, this match continues after that assault by Jack Hunter there. But Jack Hunter, you know, Sin Dragon really needs to tag out here as he gets the brainbuster hit to him. Sin Dragon really needs to make sure that he gets the tag, and he might get it, the hot tag.
And Jack lets him. Jack lets him get the tag. He wants to give it to Phenomenko too, but Phenomenko drops him quickly. Phenomenko telling him that was a mistake. You shouldn't have let me in, bud. As he goes for that hammerlock, going for that reverse DDT one more time, and he drops Jack right on the back of the skull.
I think it might be a smart maneuver though, because now Phenomenko's there by himself. Sin has to recover, and he did that hot tag. He's on the outside of the ring right now. It is Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones 2-on-1 right now. This could be the moment that they need to do more damage to Phenomenko before getting Sin back in the ring to possibly finish this matchup. I mean, Jack Hunter clearly looking for a big maneuver, here.
From the top.
What an amazing backdrop
from the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Phenomenko's out on his feet. He's going based off of total muscle memory
and this
here.
is exactly what they needed. Is now the two are looking for some tag team maneuvers, dropping the elbow to the back of Phenomenko. Phenomenko gets right back up though. Phenomenko's looking for a big suplex onto Tyler Jones there. Sin Dragon finally recovered, getting back up to the apron, ready for that tag if he needs it. But Phenomenko's in full control of this match. It does not look like he needs to tag in anytime soon with that beautiful knee across the face of Tyler Jones. Phenomenko comes in after that hot tag, and he has controlled the match ever since. Jack Hunter's in a bad way. Tyler Jones in a bad way. The 3 count is in a bad way right now, Ragone. And you got to think that Phenomenko is looking to end this match as soon as he can.
Absolutely, but if Tyler Jones has anything to say about it with that pop-up punch there, Tyler Jones bringing Phenomenko back to his feet and going the stiff leg strikes, and then the knee to follow it up. Tyler Jones now being whipped into the corner with a quick recovery from Phenomenko.
What's Phenomenko got going on here? Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, with the springboard hurricanrana there. Beautiful maneuver from Phenomenko. The luchadors showing exactly where they get their heritage wrestling from. In this matchup, using the quick strikes, the chops, and the hurricanranas. Just all the fantastic flying maneuvers that you love to see from luchador wrestling. We are getting that tonight.
These two men are going back and forth in the ring right now. As we see that backslide driver right there by Phenomenko. Tyler Jones quickly gets back up though, so he looks to be no sell on that move. Sends Phenomenko into the corner. I mean, these two are back and forth wrestling right now, as once again they go back and forth. Phenomenko got him in the corner, facing the post, but no, Tyler Jones turns it back around, hits a beautiful enziguri.
Oh, big enziguri.
I mean, Ragone, you got to think these two are giving it all they got as he looks to be hitting a beautiful DDT on Tyler Jones right there. But you got to think at some point, one man is going to do a slip up and the partner's not going to be able to save him. Who do you think is going to be taking this match tonight? Phenomenko or the 3 count? It might be the 3 count with that beautiful hot tag, but what do you think, Ragone?
You know what? It could honestly. I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I'm gonna say Sin Dragon and Phenomenko, and just because I love them so much, and I'm huge fans of these guys. And you know what? Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones, they're putting up a hell of a fight, and they're making believers out of me. But I still think that the veteran team of
what the hell? No! Oh my god!
Oh my god! As I say it, Jack Hunter with that DDT to that hardest part of the apron, the corner there. But Phenomenko's right back up, and oh Oh my God.
These two teams are throwing absolutely everything they can at each other, and I'm pretty sure with that knee drop to the face of Phenomenal might have just got a cut himself, and now Jack Hunter throws him across the post there, using the outside as a weapon, something that's become a signature move here in CAC, sending him back to the ring. Tyler Jones is going to need to quickly get back up, as Jack Hunter, is taking a lot of damage this match. He might need to tag in his partner, but Tyler Jones isn't looking in a great way either. But, I still got to think these two are showing some great athleticism there, showing some great tag team maneuvers as Jack Hunter hits the tag on Tyler Jones. I have to personally pick the 3 count as my winners of this matchup. Tyler Jones obviously getting the fans involved, looking to be, signaturing the end for Phenomenal tonight, hitting a beautiful chop onto Phenomenal. What could he be doing for you? A beautiful kick to the face.
Oh, with that Listo kick. The Listo kick, and I'm going to correct you on something. You said that those 2 men have taken a lot of damage. All of these men have taken a significant amount of damage here in this match. They are putting their bodies on the line in this 4 tag team wrestling here this evening.
Both men are dodging each other, going outside and inside the ring. It's a good tactic to try and refresh yourself from a bit of damage if you're feeling a bit of, a fatigue in the ring there, to dodge each other going in and out of the ring here. But now they're back in the ring and looking for a beautiful enziguri there. Tyler Jones taking back control of this matchup. We have got 11 minutes into this match, and we still have seen no side give up any kind of hold in this matchup. Both men are going back and forth. They're doing everything they can, but Tyler Jones, we've seen this many times before. The huge pile driver, the foot pile driver, that's ended so many opponents before. Can he end it for Phenomenal? 1, 2, no.
Very near fall for Tyler Jones there, hitting CAC signature right there, the flip pile driver, the Death Machine pile driver. I believed it was coined, actually. Tyler Jones now looking to turn up the heat as he gets rolling and drops Phenomenal once again. And Phenomenal back to his feet. No! Oh my God! Tyler Jones with the
beautiful maneuver by
there.
Tyler Jones there. That's what you call veteran ring awareness, knowing that he doesn't have the strength to drop that power bomb. Phenomenal also showing a bit of ring awareness there as he gets the hot tag to Sid Dragon.
Oh my God, but it doesn't matter. Tyler Jones.
But Sid Dragon reverses it though, uses Possum to get Tyler Jones down in the ring. Sid Dragon taking back control of this matchup. This goes exactly to what I said before, Ragone. These two are not giving up control of these matchups. These two want this win. Both tag teams want to come out. Sid Dragon and Phenomenal want to stay undefeated. The 3 count want to stay undefeated. This is an important matchup for both teams.
Absolutely, and this is like these 2 teams really are founders of the tag team wrestling division. I mean, if you think about it, what other teams are there right now in CAC that can really say they are the godfathers of our tag division?
You got to think that whoever wins this matchup might be going on, if the 3 count can win it, they might be facing off against Kingdom, because Kingdom is also another tag team here in CAC. You might have forgotten that, Ragone, but I will say Kingdom is looking great right now, and whoever wins this matchup might be taking up as Sin Dragon taking a bit of time to rest, choke out for the crowd a little bit. It might go to his demise as we've seen it before, but Sin Dragon in clear control of this match, maybe another backflip as he waits for Tyler Jones to get back up. What could he have planned for Tyler Jones? A beautiful kick there, but Tyler Jones is having none of it as he's looking to drop Sin Dragon. This could be end for Sin Dragon here as Tyler Jones takes back control of this matchup.
This matchup is definitely not showing any signs of slowing down. These superstars are in it to win it. As with the big pay dirt there from Tyler Jones. Sin Dragon, though, right back to his feet, delivering shots of his own. Irish whip and the big roundhouse kick to the side of Sin Dragon's head. Tyler Jones now in the offensive control here. Tyler Jones with dropping that knee. The leg dropping straight to that knee of Sin Dragon.
I can't believe it. For 14 minutes, we've seen a back and forth tag team matchup as Tyler Jones tags in Jack Hunter. But both teams are doing a fantastic job of performing some great tag team wrestling here in episode 8 of CAC. And this has been going on for 16 minutes. No, apologies. 14 minutes. I just said that. I'm just amazed at the quality of this tag team wrestling. But Sin Dragon rolls up Jack Hunter. This could be it for Jack Hunter for the 3 count, but no, they quickly get out of it.
But what's Sin Dragon going for here? No way. Oh my God, that's the first time we've seen it. That's the first time we've seen that top rope double knee from Sin Dragon. One, and Tyler Jones there to break it up. Oh my God. Sinful Wrath from the top rope. That's the first time we've seen that move.
That's how you beat
from
a tag
Sin
team
Dragon.
partner, though, Ragone. Tyler Jones coming in there and saving Jack Hunter, who clearly, that could have been in their match right there if Tyler Jones didn't get involved. That's how you be a great tag team partner. And Jack Hunter, once again, gains control back in this matchup because Tyler Jones was smart enough to get involved in that match and break up that pinfall. It is great tag team wrestling by the 3 count going on right now.
Absolutely is. And you know what? They're making, like I said earlier, they're making believers out of me. They're taking on some tough opponents in Sin Dragon and Phenomenal. So let's see what happens the rest of this match. 1, 2, and Sin Dragon kicks out.
Tyler Jones once again quickly coming to the ring to support Jack Hunter's tag team partner there, making sure Phenomenal doesn't have time to break up the pin there, as Phenomenal might be feeling a bit stressed that he's unable to support his tag team partner, with Tyler Jones using his speed to get in the ring so quickly. It's really great tag team wrestling there on behalf of Tyler Jones, being the support for Jack Hunter whenever he needs it. Jack Hunter hits that beautiful Russian leg sweep there. Jack Hunter could be taking this match control away from Sid Dragon, and we've seen this move before. Jack Hunter's looking to finish Sid Dragon here tonight. Could Phenomenal get the save?
Open season.
Sin Dragon looking to be in a bad way as Jack Hunter slides him over. He looks to have this match.
1, 2, 3, and 3 count wins. 3 count gets the upset on Phenomenal. Holy cow. They did it. They pulled it off. They pulled off the win over Phenomenal.
And you gotta think this is all because of the tag team wrestling put on by the 3 count. Tyler Jones and Jack Hunter got involved in the matchup when needed. It put a major strain on a Phenomenal, most importantly, who just couldn't get in the ring in time to make those crucial saves that were needed. And at the end, both men were too fatigued to save each other, and the 3 count were able to pick up the victory here tonight, and they look ecstatic to come out the winners.
Absolutely, and let's not forget the smart tag team wrestling by the 3 count, keeping the fight in their corner where they could easily come in and out and tag in and out and stay fresh. But let's not make any mistake, these men took a lot of damage. They were able to prevail in the end, though.
You know, you gotta be thinking this might be the future of the tag division right here. The 3 count, Jack Hunter and Tyler Jones look to be best friends in that ring. They're working well together. They're looking great, and I can't wait to see what's next for them in the weeks to come, following, you know, the future of this tag division.
Absolutely, but here coming up next, I hear that we have Adam Richards coming onto the mic. He has some words to say following the events at Break the Gate. That's coming to you live next.
I look in the mirror. Here's what it looks like. Being the best. What it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest. What it looks like. Being the best. What it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest. What it looks like. Being the best. What it looks like. To be a cut up of the rest. What it looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Adam Richards coming down to the ring now. We haven't seen him in a long time after his loss to Crazy J at Break the Gate. Ragone, you gotta think, what could be on his mind? What could he want to say to the CAC universe here tonight? Well, you know, following Break the Gate, it was made clear the match does stand. Crazy J is the world champion. You know, it was a no disqualification match, it was a no holds barred match put on by General Manager Townsend. And as quoted by Crazy J and Don Frost, who got involved in that matchup, they played by the rules, and therefore Crazy J is the champion. Now, we may not agree with it. Me and Ragone might have even fought against them, but unfortunately, Coalition still continues to run rampant here on CAC, and it looks like Adam Richards is going to try and get in their way, but at the moment, there's nothing he can do about the world champion, Crazy J.
It's a simple thing, really. I failed all of you at Break the Gate. I stood here in this ring and told you that nothing was going to stand in my way. I said that nothing was going to stop me. And I could sit here and complain all about how things happened during the match, but the bottom line is that Crazy J is your inaugural world champion, and Adam Richards isn't. But Adam Richards isn't finished fighting. Adam Richards didn't come out here as the world champion. He came out here as the people's champion. And I fight for my people. I fight for the people of Montreal, Quebec. I fight for every single working class man and woman that dreams to be right beside me. And it's because of you that tonight I am taking on anyone backstage, because I am nothing if not a fighting champion, and I am willing to lay everything on the line.
Oh my God, that can't be who I think it is, Ragone. It can't be who I think it is. It's Eddie Reed. Eddie Reed has showed up to challenge Adam Richards after Adam Richards makes it clear that he's looking for a match here tonight.
Absolutely is Eddie Reed, and he is down here to answer Adam Richards' call, and he is here to put the whipping on Adam Richards. I don't know what else to say other than Eddie Reed
cuts the lights, he cuts our audio, he cuts everything. He makes a huge entrance here, and now he's taking a page out of Spike's book as money rolls from the sky. I mean, Eddie Reed is looking with a brand new look after Break the Gate, and he is looking with a brand new attitude as he is taking on, or what seems to be taking on, Adam Richards here tonight in episode 8 of CAC.
I'm sorry, you were saying something, Epps? I'm grabbing bills right now. You don't pay me enough.
Well, regardless, I mean, Eddie Reed's coming out here. He is ready for this fight. He is ready to take on a much anticipated Adam Richards. I mean, Adam Richards needs this match. He needs this match more than anything after his loss to Crazy J Break the Game. And it's going to be interesting to see how the two fight it out, as Eddie Reed also came up short of Break the Game. Be that his tag team, TK King. Regardless, Eddie Reed has a lot to prove here tonight, and I think that's why he accepted the challenge of Adam Richards.
Absolutely is. Eddie Reed is out here to make a statement and prove that he belongs in that world title hunt. As well, and you get guys like Adam Richards who have all the talent necessary. And Epps, believe me, if it was a true one-on-one matchup, he would have beaten Crazy J, 100%.
Listen, I'm not one to talk about our champion, especially when I've lost previously to the champion. You know, I'm a very humble guy myself. Regardless, we're going to get on to the match as we have 20 minutes on the clock. Eddie Reed just tossing Adam Richards there. No countouts in this matchup as we get started. Basic CAC rules. Adam Richards, Eddie Reed right now. Ragone, who do you think is going to be taking this matchup here tonight?
Adam Richards has the people behind him, but he has a monumental task ahead of him, and quite literally in Eddie Reed. Adam Richards is going to have to dig deep if he wants to win this one, but to answer your question, I am still going to stick with Richards. I think he's got the guts, he's got the grit, he has the people behind him. He can win this.
You know, Ragone, I respect that. I respect you going for the underdog because, like I've said in episodes past, I am the ultimate underdog. I can understand what it's like to be an underdog because I am that. But, you know, we saw it earlier tonight in the women's division when we saw Tora Choi and Amber Reed be those final two in the 5-women elimination. Amber Reed, obviously the much smaller opponent, had to face a momentous challenge, but she was able to overcome the odds and take the victory against Tora Choi, the much bigger opponent.
So you're agreeing with me?
Listen, Ragone, let me finish. I'm saying that that's not going to happen tonight because Eddie Reed is going to mop the floor with Adam Richards. And as much as I appreciate Adam Richards, as much as he's great here in CAC, I think Eddie Reed is just such a physical specimen. He's such a beast of a man that he's going to make quick work of Adam Richards and showcase why he should be next in line for that CAC World Championship.
He cut your power, Epps. That costs you a lot of money to turn it back on. You know that, right?
You know, I appreciate a man who shows a bit of intent for making a spectacle. I mean, he made quite the entrance here tonight when he came out, so at least I can respect that. I mean, I'm going to be billing him later. Don't get me wrong. He is going to get billed for that, but I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle 100%.
And Adam Richards here taking a big maneuver from Eddie Reed, though, with that suplex into the stunner. Eddie Reed lifting him back up. Adam Richards already taken a lot of damage from Eddie Reed. He needs to get something rolling here.
I mean, that's all we've been seeing tonight, Ragone. All we've been seeing tonight so far is Eddie Reed taking advantage of Adam Richards, but Adam Richards quickly turns it back over, using that agility his advantage. But you got to think, how much longer is it going to take before Eddie Reed takes back control of this matchup and puts away Adam Richards for good? As Adam Richards looked for that beautiful double super kick there on Eddie Reed, trying to slow the match down a bit and get it into his favor.
Absolutely. Eddie Reed, though, taking the shot to the gut. And then the big lariat flooring Richards. Richards once again on the canvas. Finds himself in trouble. Eddie Reed stalking him. Picking him up nice and slow. And then he turns around and winds up the big knockout punch there. Richards, oh my God, he gets back up quick. And Richards with the flying forearm. Then the atomic drop. What's he going for? The
Richards
scoop
looking to
slam.
get back in this matchup with that beautiful scoop slam there. Can he fight off Eddie Reed? I mean, he is not looking to be a good place at all, but he's looking to hit that brain buster, I believe. Can he hit that beautiful brain buster? He could have Eddie Reed here.
Buckshot
He can have
hits. He's
Eddie
going for the
Reed.
pin.
One,
two.
no.
Richards couldn't put him away with buckshot. What can he put him away with? I have an idea, Epps. It is... No, Eddie Reed reverses it. Eddie Reed reverses it. What? I think he was trying to go for panorama there.
Been scouting Adam Richards, but Adam Richards unable to hit the panorama on Eddie Reed. Like I said, Eddie Reed is just, he's a smart man, just like Adam Epps. He's a smart man, just like me, you know? He looks, he watches, and he knows when people are going to be looking for their signature maneuver there. Eddie Reed, a clear reversal, and he gets it back on Adam Richards. And he powers him back to the ground again. Eddie Reed could be looking to finish Adam Richards here. He could be looking to finish him, and Adam Richards is not looking a good way at all. And this could be just a beautiful ending to the match as he looks for that big pile driver. Big pile driver onto Adam Richards, and Adam Richards now 1, 2. No! Oh my God!
Kicks out. Adam Richards showing the heart of the people, the heart of a champion, the true champion. Adam Richards.
You know, Ragone, I'm going to be honest with you. Adam Richards has been on the canvas so much in this match. I'm going to need to start charging him rent. He needs to do something in this match real quick, or else he's going to be in a bad way, as Eddie Reed is just in pure control of this matchup against Adam Richards here tonight.
Absolutely, and Adam Richards definitely needs to get something going. There he goes, a drop, the elbow to the back of the head. Oh, and then that big wind-up clothesline there. He had to put everything behind that one to floor the big man. Now Richards, oh my God, rakes the face with the boots. Adam Richards looking to finally get some control here, put some offense on the board. He's going for the dude buster.
Oh my God! I can't believe he got Eddie over his head to hit that maneuver as he goes for the pin here. 1, 2, can Eddie be done? No, he kicks out here. But you got to think, that requires some major strength to get a man like Eddie over your head. But now it looks to be calling for the end. Eddie Reed once again in a bad way. Adam Richards could be Eddie with the panorama.
Panorama, baby! Panorama lands and Eddie Reed is floored. But Richards doesn't go for the pin. He flips him
Richards,
over.
what
He's
are you
not
doing?
done.
Adam Richards doesn't go for the pin. He's crazy. And here comes Eddie Reed back on attack.
The spine buster there. That may have just ended Adam Richards' night, but no, Eddie Reed is not done yet.
That was such a bad timing by Adam Richards. He could have had the match won there if he would have pinned off the panorama, but I think he just didn't think he did enough damage to Eddie Reed, and he doesn't go for the pin.
I don't know what he was thinking there. I don't know if he's trying to just put on a show for the fans, but in a match like this, Richards, take your win and leave. Take your win and get out while you can. Eddie Reed is not one you want to prolong a match with, not with his size and strength. Adam Richards, though, putting the fight to Eddie Reed. The nice backbreaker to Russian leg sweep there.
Adam Richards is trying to get back control of this matchup, but Eddie Reed is having none of it as he looks to be splitting Adam Richards open with that beautiful punch. Adam Richards getting back control, sending Eddie Reed in the corner. What could Adam Richards be looking for to get some control over this match? Adam Richards, once again, going for that reverse into the corner with a beautiful clothesline there, setting him down and hitting that. Oh my God, what an amazing maneuver by Adam Richards there to get control back in this matchup. I mean, he needs to do some quick damage to Eddie Reed. Eddie Reed, he looks to hit him with that beautiful maneuver.
He's going for a submission. He's going for a submission. Can he tap him out? Can he tap him out? Has he done enough? No, and he rolls him over with the sheer strength of one arm. What does Richards have to do?
He knocks out Adam Richards. Adam Richards is knocked out. Eddie Reed gets up with a submission, and Adam Richards is out. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Reed picks up the super quick victory after Adam Richards looked to be getting control back in the match. Eddie Reed comes out of nowhere, hits a pop-up punch, and knocks out Adam Richards. Ragone, the match is over, and Eddie Reed is your victor.
Absolutely, it was a hard-fought match from Adam Richards. I mean, he got down early, but he fought his way back into it. And I think the biggest mistake he made was not going for the pin after hitting his best maneuver in his arsenal, the panorama, and which allowed Eddie Reed to recover just enough.
Adam Richards had the chance to take control of this matchup, but he just didn't go for that pin, and that could have very much cost him. But regardless, I mean, Adam Richards showing a bit of sign of sportsmanship there as he shakes Eddie Reed's hand. I mean, that's a great sign of sportsmanship there by Adam Richards, showing that he doesn't take this loss to heart. Eddie Reed clearly a better competitor tonight as he is loving this victory here tonight.
Well, Adam Richards is a true professional. He asked for this match. He asked for anybody to step up. Eddie Reed stepped up. What? No.
Oh my God.
Not these guys. I am so sick
That's Don
of this
Frost. He's coming
bastard.
out here after this match with Eddie Reed and Adam Richards. What the hell does he want out here?
I am so sick of these bastards. I want to kick their ass. I want it so bad, Epps.
I'm pissed off that Don Frost continues to decide that he can just show his face up in CAC regardless that he doesn't even have a contract here. General Manager Townsend never signed Don Frost. We don't want Don Frost here, and he continues to show up and make a mockery of this show every single time he shows his little weasel face on my show. I want to puke.
Well, you know why he's able to show his little weaselly face on our show, Epps? It's because he's on the side of Crazy J, our inaugural world champion.
Coalition continues to be running wild on CAC, and we're just looking for that one person to step up. We're looking for that one person to bring down Coalition. Ragone and I tried and we failed. Adam Richards tried and he failed. Now Spike gets an opportunity in the main event tonight. But right now, Don Frost is coming out here, and it looks like he wants to talk to Eddie Reed. Hopefully talk, unless he's just planning to take out the big man after his beautiful match against Adam Richards. But we're going to have to wait and see what Don Frost has planned for Eddie Reed.
Oh, man. Eddie. I love that fire that you have right now. I mean, beating up a guy like Adam Richards, I mean, that's a pretty easy task. But, you know, nonetheless, regardless of that, I'm very, very impressed with what I've seen from you, Eddie.
I didn't come out here to impress you, Don. To be honest, after everything you and that fake-ass champion Crazy J did, nobody in this entire roster cares to impress you or this coalition.
Whoa, hang on. No need to get hostile. I'm not here to set you up. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not out here to pull a fast one on you. I'm not here to pull anything from under you. None of that. No. See, I really did appreciate what I saw from you. I loved what I saw, and I feel I should make this known to you. Like I said before, Jay and I are not the only men in Coalition. Coalition is an army. And like I said before, we are expanding. And Eddie, after what I saw tonight, I want you right in the front lines.
That's actually really funny, Don. Because you see, just the other day, I was talking to my girl about how I wanted to join up with a dumbass and create a knockoff Legion of Doom.
I really hate to break it to you like this, but it was a right choice. And a wrong one as well in this case. And unfortunately, you made the wrong choice. So, you know what? Now that I think about it, forget what I said before. This is clearly what you want. And guess what? You know what? I say that this is happening.
What does Don Frost mean this is happening? What the hell could he have planned for Eddie? He's leaving the ring, Ragone. What the hell is going on?
Well, if it has anything to do with Coalition, we know it can't be a good thing for Eddie Reed.
Coalition once again hacks the speed. What the hell could they be doing? Every time this happens, nothing good comes out of it. As Eddie Reed is still standing in the middle of the ring, Ragone, what the hell does Don Frost have? That's Tyler Jones!
What is Tyler Jones? Oh my God, with the chair shot
of Eddie Reed! Tyler Jones just took out Eddie Reed, and Don Frost is sitting there mocking Eddie Reed after Eddie Reed turns down an offer to join Coalition. Ragone, this is sick. Why is Tyler Jones attacking Eddie Reed?
I don't know.
Don Frost.
I don't know, but now I want to kick his ass just as bad, Epps. Now I want to kick his ass because he just joined the dark side. He just signed his own.
Was on the half of Jack Hunter. The 3 count was looking like a great tag team. And now all of a sudden Tyler Jones aligns himself with Don Frost and Coalition. And he couldn't be hated more.
They just picked up a big win over Sinamico as well. What does this mean for Jack Hunter? What is his whole idea on this?
I still can't believe it. I mean, Don Frost didn't even have the courage to stand up to Eddie Reed like a man. He didn't even have the courage to try and attack Eddie Reed.
Well, it's because
like
he's a weaselly little bastard. Let's just put it there.
Weasel. I absolutely hate the man. He is a complete weasel. But he decides to let Tyler Jones come out of absolutely nowhere and attack Eddie Reed. What a true weasel would do, just like him. And now all of a sudden Tyler Jones is the 3rd official member of Coalition. This is sickening. You know what, Ragone? Regardless of anything that happened in this match, the main event is up next, and we're going to see something truly great. We're going to see this Superior One Spike take on Crazy J for the CAC World Championship, and he is going to beat Crazy J and take that World Championship away from Crazy J. And I can't wait to see Coalition finally lose that World Championship and disappear from the face of CAC. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you ringside for our main event as Spike takes on Crazy J for the CAC World Championship.
You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown. And I love it. Buster Douglas got knocked out. Nobody ever got knocked out by Mike Tyson and ever got back up. It was almost a 10 count. He was stumbling. They were 4, 3, 2, 1, and ding, 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 saved by the bell. And he goes to his corner. The whole world is like, yep, that's it. Once he comes back out, that's it. Mike's gonna just hammer him. And exactly that. Mike Tyson came out like, I got him. I got this kid up against the rope. Listen to me, many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. And the world was shocked. Goliath has been knocked down. What happened? And they went to Buster Douglas and they asked Buster Douglas simply like, what happened? And Buster Douglas said, listen to me, it's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world that I was going to beat Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died. Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he could die with his mother, or he made a decision, I can wake up and I can live for mom. And he knocked Mike Tyson out simply because his why was greater than that punch. His why was greater than defeat. His why was greater than his trial and his tribulation. And I'm telling you, if you don't know what your why is and your why isn't strong, you're going to get knocked out every single day.
3, 2, 1, play. And here we are at his main event time. It is world title match time, ladies and gentlemen. And making his way to the ring, it is the superior one, Spike Epps. He is our biggest chance at the moment to get that title off of Crazy J. What are his chances?
You know, last week he came out during the final segment of the show and he challenged Crazy J to a matchup that night. He challenged him a few weeks ago to fight for the World Championship that night. And then Crazy J decides that he doesn't want it. He gets Don to take out Spike, which leads us up to this moment right now where Spike finally gets his shot against Crazy J in the main event of episode 8. And truly, I think his chances are pretty good. You know, Spike might have not been able to beat Tyler Jones, who just joined Coalition, if you haven't been watching in the previous matchup when he took out Eddie Reed with a steel chair. But Spike is now focused on getting this World Championship away from Coalition, away from Crazy J, and defeating him in Crazy J's first ever title defense.
Absolutely, and Spike is definitely a powerhouse wrestler. He's a great athlete as well. I mean, in my mind, he does have all the tools to be a world champion, and I sincerely hope he can pull it out, because here comes the quote-unquote champion, Crazy J, as his music hits.
You know, Crazy J is someone who started out in this division to be so respected. He looked to be the veteran leader of the locker room. He was winning all his matches, and he was even focusing on some of the younger talent as well, trying to showcase how they could get better in his eyes. But it all stopped once he decided that he wanted to become world champion and nothing was going to get his way. It all stopped when he decided that he couldn't beat Adam Richards on his own and he needed outside help. Now, we don't know who officially started Coalition, but I can say that when Crazy J decided to bring in Don Frost to take out Adam Richards and break the gate, he turned his back on everyone in CAC, not just the fans, not just the roster, but everyone working on it backstage, everywhere. And it is despicable to see that this man is now a world champion, a man no one respects, a man no one personally likes. No one likes him. I mean, I don't like him, you don't like him, we fought him last week, but it is terrible to see him as world champion now.
And let's not forget, on the road to winning that championship, you see that glove on his right hand.
You know, I can't forget about that glove. It was that glove that started it all when he loaded his fist to knock out Johnny Miles. I mean, he did that purposefully to get in through the world title tournament to get against Adam Richards in the first place. I mean, this man has cheated all across the world. He has cheated every chance he can get, and now he's our world champion. And frankly, I'm just ready for Spike to kick his ass and take the world championship away from Crazy J and Coalition.
Absolutely. And here we go. The world title is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, the stakes couldn't be higher. This is for supremacy of CAC. Can Spike get it done, or will we remain under the regime of Coalition and Crazy J?
Spike looks to be ready, and he looks to be hyped up as the fans are completely behind the superior one, Spike. We just saw what happened with Coalition and Eddie Reed. This is no better time than this for Spike to take away the title from Crazy J. Is no better time to take away the title from the tyrant running rampage on CAC. And it is Spike's time to become the world champion of CAC and right the ship that has been so wrong by Coalition and Crazy J. Ragone, I gotta say, I don't think anyone in this house, I don't think anyone watching at home, I don't think anyone, period, is rooting for Crazy J besides Coalition. And everyone is looking for Spike to walk out with that championship right there.
It's a lot of pressure to put on one man, but if one man can handle it, it's that man right there, and it is Spike. Let's get this match going. Spike and Crazy J lock up in the middle of the ring. Crazy J getting the upper hand though, but Spike turning it around, getting that over the head wrist lock. Some good technical wrestling.
Both men, although Jay has been all over the world, he is a true veteran of the industry. Spike has been in a lot of places too. Spike has shown a lot of talent, and that's why he's here in CAC. I mean, if he didn't show that ability, he wouldn't be here. And if he didn't show that ability, General Manager Townsend wouldn't give him the opportunity to be in this world title picture. So you've got to think that, yes, it is a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but he has a huge opportunity in front of him, and he has the talent and the skill set to make his dreams come true and become the second ever CAC world champion.
Well, he's got his opportunity right now to prove what's on his tights right now, and that he is money and that he is superior. We need him to be money in this match, otherwise we will continue to be under the regime of Coalition and Crazy J.
One thing to look out for in this match is that loaded glove of Crazy J. Although it's been banned by Townsend, I mean, the refs have said to us multiple times they can't know if it's fully loaded or not. Obviously they check it, but at certain points in the match, Crazy J can load it, he can unload it, it doesn't matter. Pretty much all we can say is that we're never sure if that glove is fully loaded or not, and that's why Crazy J wears that glove to hide what's underneath it. So at any point, that Superman punch can come out. It knocked out Ragone, it knocked out me. We felt it, and it definitely feels like a loaded glove. As Crazy J looks to be going top rope here, he looks to be going, could he go for the suicide dive here? Could he go for the suicide dive against Spike? And he hits him right in the barricade.
Hits the barricade, and Spike is hurting after that when you see him clutching his chest there. He doesn't know what to clutch there, and there's the kick to the back to add the insult to injury after taking that huge shot from the barricade. Crazy J just working on that body in the back of Spike. Absolutely relentless. And there's a spear.
Ragone, I'm surprised that Crazy J even cares enough to do maneuvers like that. He's made it clear that he doesn't care about the fans. So for him to bust out a suicide dive like that is pretty impressive, and it's got to show that he at least cares a little bit about showcasing his talent in this matchup.
Well, I think Crazy J has one of the biggest egos aside from you, Epps, and he wants to showcase that, yeah, I am as good as I say I am. So I think he does dust off a few tricks and that he keeps stashed away for moments like this, just to feel his ego.
Sending Spike into the corner. What could he have planned for Spike here as he looks to be hitting it with a big neck breaker there? Another planting him into the canvas after that neck breaker. Spike, it's been a good back and forth in this matchup, but you got to think that Spike needs to find a way to gather a bit of control here as Crazy J looks to be gathering that control, and it's something you don't want to see as Spike gets sent in the ropes.
Looking in a bad way at the moment. Crazy J picking him up, goes for another big maneuver, atomic drop off the ropes, big boot, Spike planted into the mat, finishes the sequence with a senton, but Spike straight back to his feet. Not letting Crazy J slow him down one bit. Spike has taken a lot of damage, Epps. What does he have to do to turn this around?
Well, like you said, he needs a big maneuver. He needs to do something in this matchup to slow Crazy J down. As Crazy J, he has a lot of maneuvers in his arsenal that can really slow a guy down. As Spike, this could be the mover he needed as he hits that beautiful springboard maneuver onto Crazy J. Crazy J is looking to be a bad way here, but Crazy J turns it around on Spike and plants him back into the canvas. Spike needs to get some offense going. He needs to continue these big maneuvers. He needs to follow it up. He cannot give control
he's raining
to
punches
Crazy
down.
J as
He's raining
Crazy
punches
J
down
throws
with
these
that
loaded
glove.
punches down onto, yes, Ragone, he's throwing these loaded punches onto Spike, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. The maneuvers that Crazy J can throw in this matchup is quite frankly crazy to see. Spike, though,
he's going for the submission
on Crazy J.
Can he tap him?
This
He's
could
gonna
be
win
a
it.
match. Spike
He's gonna win it.
Could win the world title.
No. Crazy J rolls him over. And Crazy J with the gut kick. Surviving for now, dropping the elbow to the top of the head. Spike with the rolling forearm. That could be the turn of events that we needed. Spike, you need to finish him.
Spike needs to get control of this matchup. He needs to follow up his moves. He needs to make sure that Jay does not get anything back in this matchup. He can take no prisoners in this matchup. It's another springboard maneuver on a Crazy J there. He is starting to get control. He's starting to get the fans behind him, and he needs to continue to run with this. He cannot let Crazy J back in this matchup.
He just punched him in the dick.
That's what you need to do, Spike. That's what you need to do, Spike. Continue it. Let's go, Spike. You need to continue bringing this offense, but no. With that loaded glove, he hits him right in the gut to slow back down Spike as he looks to get that drop into another big boot there.
And finishes the sequence again with that senton. Spike. Oh, and Crazy J giving him the what for and telling him the golden 2 words for hitting him hitting him right in the jewels. Oh, and the backstabber for Crazy J.
Right there for Crazy J. Crazy J is not looking like he cares anymore. He's looking to bring it all to Spike. He's looking to finish this matchup. Spike needs to fight back, but he reversed it into a super kick as Crazy J is looking to take control back of this matchup. Crazy J is not wanting to play around. He's looking for that crazy bottom there to Spike. Could this be the end for Spike? Is Spike going to walk out defeated? And Crazy J still our world champion. Here comes the pin. 1, 2, no!
And Spike kicks out. Yes, keeping the dreams and hopes of everybody in the CAC universe alive. But no, Crazy J lifts him up and just tosses him over his shoulder and then kips up.
Spike needs to stop focusing on the fans here. He needs to focus on his wrestling ability. He needs to focus on giving it his all. But Crazy J will not allow him to do that as he continues to fight back and make sure Spike has no time to rest.
And Spike, though, with the nice reversal there with the hammer to the back. And there he goes with the kick to the jewels again. Dropping Crazy J to the knee this time. Picking him up.
Crazy J,
oh, and the
if Crazy J wants to cheat, that he will do the same thing. He will continue to kick him in the jewels until the sun comes home because he doesn't care. Spike just doesn't care. Spike wants to be world champion, and he understands what it takes to get that gold around his waist.
Oh
but
my
here
God,
comes
the Superman
punch from that loaded fist. 1, 2,
and
no!
Spike kicks out.
I can't believe it. Spike kicks out of the Superman punch, that loaded fist, and Crazy J once again gonna bring it down to him with the unloaded glove, but still harsh punches nonetheless.
Spike showing the fight here. Gets the shoulder tackle in on Crazy J.
This could be the moment Spike needed. This could be the moment Spike needed. All the fans are behind him right now. He is looking for that forearm. He couldn't hit it against Tyler Jones to break the game, but this could be it. He could become our world champion with this forearm Spike off the top rope, and Crazy J throws him to the ground. Crazy J goes for the pin, wins this 1. Not like this. 2. 3. Oh my God. Crazy J dodges the flying forearm by Spike, throwing Spike to the ground and walking away narrowly with the victory, retaining as our world champion.
Literally dodged the bullet there, Epps. God.
I can't, Spike had the match won. Spike had the match won with that forearm. All he needs to do is hit that forearm, and Crazy J narrowly dodges it, throwing Spike to the canvas and pinning him for the victory. I can't believe it.
What an ending. Spike cannot be happy with that. I feel like the ref quick counted. I don't know. We need to have this ref look. We need to question this ref in the back. That count seemed quick to me, Epps.
Regardless, it looks like we're ending episode 8 the same way we had to break the gate with Crazy J walking out still your world champion. And I don't think the fans could be any more pissed off about this ending as Crazy J retains his world championship.
As Crazy J celebrates, we sit in agony as we have to endure the regime, the coalition, and Crazy J is world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a sad time in CAC. Who will be the one to dethrone Crazy J and end this? And end all this, all the mind games, all the trickery, all the foolery? That remains to be seen, but for now, Crazy J walks away still the world champion. And that is how we end episode 8. I'm Anthony Ragone, signing off for my partner, Adam Epps. Good night. We'll see you next time.